It is now Saturday, the 27th. It's 6:40 a.m. I just got ready. Breakfast is served at 7:30, which I'm trying not to mentally think that I have to wait another hour and 20 minutes until breakfast because I'm so hungry. Because I normally eat when I wake up, but it's okay. Lost my voice a little bit. Also okay. Everything's okay. It's all okay. But this morning, we are being picked up at 9 by our tour guide, and we are heading to Harris. And like I said yesterday, Lewis is where we were yesterday. It's the northern part of Isle of Lewis and Harris in Stornoway, and then Harris is the southern part, so that's where we're heading today. Yes, I'm just about to head down. No one else is up here in the B&B, and so I'm just gonna journal a little bit, have my a third cup of coffee to tide me over until breakfast, and yeah, very excited. I slept so well. It was so nice having a private room, very different from a hostel that I'm used to staying in. So this was a treat, a full-on treat. Luxury, man, luxury. But anyways, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna journal for a bit until breakfast, and then we will get the day started. Breakfast. Here is the setup. Got fruit and Greek yogurt and juices. Round two. I'm gonna try marmite. Yeast extract. Okay. Put in the smallest bit. I'm about to just go for a little bit of walk because I still have a bit of time before we get picked up for the day. But here is the name Dunroman. Dunroman is the name of the B&B, and here it is from the outside. It's really cute, and I love the little gate. Very, very sweet little place, and it is a beautiful day. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little stroll around because I just like to start my day with walks, as you may have figured out from my previous vlogs. Just a little overview of what the street looks like that we're staying on. This is a pretty typical looking for Scottish housing, kind of these townhome type of places, and pretty stacked together. But the interesting thing about Stornoway and the island of Lewis and Harris, sorry, I got the order wrong, is that here in this town, the houses are as I just showed you, but I mean, you can drive just a short distance outside of town and it is just so rural, and there's not many houses at all, and they're very far and wide apart, so it's very diverse on this island, the type of life you can live. It's really cool. So just a thought, something I kind of wanted to talk about anyways, and just on this walk it kind of made me think of it, and you know, it's like I'm very close to going home now, like less than a month, and I'm worried about how I'm gonna adjust when I get back home, because I have been having these crazy amazing adventures, you know, very frequently the past 5 months, and when I get back it's school, it's work, it's the same old, and I'm a bit nervous of how I'm going to feel but I just have to remember that it's temporary. I graduate in just a year, and that I'm in control of my life, right? So if I'm not happy there when I get back, I can always go out and be abroad again. I don't need to freak out because the opportunities that I get are things that I bring my way. If that makes sense. So, I'm nervous because this has been the most incredible, year of my life. But I think that this was just a taster for me to show me what's possible and ways that I can live a life. There's so many ways you can live a life, And this just kind of showed me, okay, like this is something you want. You want a lot of movement. You want a lot of energy, energizing things. And I understand that it won't be vacations and travels all the time, but I need to create a life that allows for me to have this feeling, to be stimulated and just to have adventure. I was actually having breakfast and there's a sweet lady named Jackie in the breakfast room when I was out there, and she's probably in her 50s or 60s, and she's here alone, and I was just talking to her, making conversation, and she was like, yeah, I do these types of trips now, but when I was in my 20s I went on trekking trips in Nepal and Morocco and all these places by herself. She's been married for a while, but she said that her husband, she said, it was so cute because she said, my better half is just not adventurous, so I have to do these things alone. And that just proves to me, like, you can do it. Even if you don't have people that want to do it with you, or even if you have a job, because Jackie told me she would just go, she would take her holidays and go. So I say all this to say I feel a little bit nervous about going home. I'm afraid that I'm gonna feel confined, but I'm in control of it. I will make it work. If I'm not happy with the way that things are going in my life, then I'll change it. I'll do something different. I'll get a different job. I'll move to a different city. It's that simple, that simple. What I mean is, I'm in control of it. I don't need to freak out about something that's not even here yet. And I need to enjoy the time while I'm here, right? I don't need to go back with that type of attitude, I need to go back open-minded, knowing that it's temporary, knowing I just have a year until I graduate, do my best, enjoy my time there, because Birmingham's a great city. I love it there. It's not that I don't even like it, it's just I've got a taste of what it's like to have this freedom, independence, and constant stimulation, and I love it. And I'm not going to trade it out. Just got to have a little pause, graduate, get that degree, make that money, and we're back at it. Okay, so the traditional Scottish language is Gaelic. To me it sounds like you're saying garlic with the Chicago accent, but it's in Ireland it's Gaelic, but in Scotland it's Gaelic, and only that 1% of the population still speaks it. But this road is Plantation Road, but this is it, how you say it in Gaelic. We popped off here to see the mountains that are starting to come about in Harris, because Lewis is mostly flat and no trees. But here, on our way to Harris, we got some mountains. Whenever I'm in these big open spaces, all I want to do is run. I just want to run around like a little kid. And I normally do, and yesterday it resulted in falling. But it's okay. It's 11:11, make a wish. We are at the Luskentyre Beach. Yeah. It's a place where it's so beautiful that the Maldives were selling photos of it to promote tourism. And here it is. Typical. Truly out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around but the church. It's very peaceful, quiet, and beautiful, and rocky, and mountainous. So Harris tweed is made here in Scotland, but specifically Harris, and it has to be stamped Harris if it's handmade in a home. So that's why when you're driving through and you see all these houses, and we asked what job do most people have, well they hand knit, I guess, the tweed in their house, because that's what makes it officially Harris tweed. Bonjour! We just got back from the day out at Harris. They replenished my biscuit supply. This is what I was eating, these Lotus biscuits. Oh, so good. Yes, today we were in Harris. We drove around, we went to some beaches, and we, I can't think because I'm so hungry. Went to a church. It was a lovely day. Back at the B&B. I've just made my coffee here. And now I just have to decide. Hot. Oh my gosh. Oh, it needs more sugar. Now I just have to decide what I want for breakfast. Do I want... Oh, I definitely want fresh fruit salad. I want porridge. Can I ask for... Those are small bowls. Do you think it'd be bad if I asked for like 2 bowls, maybe 3 bowls? We're gonna go with a nice little veggie sausage. We want the coffee. I'm gonna do some poached eggs. That'll wrap it up. That'll wrap it up. You ever reach that point in life where you eat mushy peas out of the can, cold? Bon appetit. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I wish I had salt. Wish I could pee. But thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we are heading back to Inverness after a little bit of time in Lewis. We'll be on the ferry again. But yeah, it has been a great day, great weather, and thanks for watching.